Hey everyone, Zas here. We're going to do a cube of the modern variety. And the last one I did was a blue-black control deck that I didn't really enjoy playing at all, with Silumgar, which kind of led me into the archetype. So I'm going to avoid that, unless of course I see Ashiok, then I have to take it. You know, but also just Karn? Karn, right? How are you not Karn? Gotta love Karn. Well, maybe not mono red or white aggro, but just about very good in a green ramp deck. Good in a control deck. Any color. So there's Farseek for ramp. There's this Jace. Scry and draw a card. That seems pretty good. Nice emblem. Nice plus. What does she do? Scry and damage. Does the combo. Sublime Ever After. I kind of think it's this Jace actually. Right? Blue. Now I know I don't want to go blue-black again, but maybe I could go blue-green for a little more rampy. Or blue-white. Blue-white is fun. I like blue-white. And blue-red, I suppose, is also possible. Let's take Jace. Day of Judgment seems so good with these two strong planeswalkers. I think in this cube the Wraths are very, very strong, given how prevalent aggro is. Let's take that. Ooh, and this might be a Monastery Mentor deck. There's also Hangerback Walker. I like the Noble a lot. Might have taken him if I hadn't seen a Karn early. Let's see if we can go blue. There's Pestermite there, actually, and Pestermite would have gone with it for the infinite combo, but that's okay. I don't particularly find that super fun to play. Flooded Strand, that's got to be it. All right, blue-white, enter the Cheons. Here we go. There's Lingering Souls. It's good in control. It's good with Monastery Mentor. There's also Palladium Mirror, who dies but ramps. Let me take the Souls. There's this guy for defense. So for defense. Solemn Recruit. I kind of want to say it's the Cloud Goat. These guys can really stabilize boards. And here's an Ajani. Not that good in this kind of deck though. Much better in like aggro. +1/+1 all your creatures. Yeah. Maybe we're more like Relzereki. guess Mana Tithe, actually. I really like that card. Well, here's a chapel that helps for our lingering souls. And otherwise, I'm not even sure if I'm playing these two. I suppose I'll take the Hookmaster. Or do I take the Charm here? No, I don't think I'm super creature oriented. More I'm going for Planeswalkers. So I think we want Planeswalkers. I think, Hangerback or Seeker. I actually think the Hangerback's a bit better here. Better defensive creature. Try to get an artifact or enchantment. I'll take an angel. He's a fine sideboardy card. Maybe even actually a main card just for the lifelink. Ooh, Wrath of God. I like the Elspeth. I like the Tamiyo. But I think in a deck like this, the Wraths are so good. They really keep us alive. And Condemn or O-Ring. I think it's got to be O-Ring. I feel like Scalding Tarn maybe for Galzeric, but you might even be playing mono white, you know, control. That's okay too. Baneslayer can be nice for stabilization in a deck like this, although it is on the high end of stuff. Evolving Wilds are really nice to fix mana. I like Baneslayer a lot. These lifelink kind of creatures really come in very handy. And there's another angel. Is it Pilgrim's Eye? Is it Shivan Reef? Avison's very nice too. I'm not 100% convinced I'm playing Galzeric. So I think I will take the Avison. We now have some choices here at this slot. I like Muldrifter a lot. This guy also, instants and sorceries cost 1 less to play. Maybe better in the blue-red deck. I think it's Muldrifter. Oust is nice. I like Spell Pierce a lot. This is the kind of deck where Spell Pierce really shines, I think. When a non-angel creature you control dies. So she's maybe not as good here. I don't know. Stone. Don't love a lot of this. Nothing in white, nothing in blue except my Kies. And not a red to help. Pyroclasm could be fantastic though. Yeah, let's take Pyroclasm and see if we can play the red. That is so good. Well, there's the Guardian, so should have tried to go for the combo after all. Dungeon Geist do we play? The bear? Okay, this is our first pack. So I think we like Tameo here. Two Wraths and a Pyroclasm. I like it. Can we just have the mana for it? No. And Condemn. Keep going for the 1 mana stuff. Maybe Chasm Skulker? Also Azure Maged for card draw. But this kind of has the interaction with the Wrath, you know? I like that. Same with Hangerback Walker. Where if our guy dies, you know, he makes stuff that outlives him. Okay, and a Shivan Reef will help with our mana. Not the best, but I will take it. I don't know about the Lingering Souls, though, I gotta be honest. It seems a little bit of a stretch. So, turns out I should have taken the combo Planeswalker after all, because I was past Pestermite and there's Guardian. These are two very nice spells, though. Sure. Alright, I'll take a counter spell. This guy does not seem fantastic for us. I think this deck we want 18 lands. Ooh, Elspeth. Elspeth. There's also Frost Titan, but I think Elspeth is too good. Elspeth is a must play. One of the best planeswalkers at board stabilization. And it's another Wrath effect. So, oh, there's a Jace Prodigy. Looting and draws a card. Yeah, I'm going to take the Jace, actually. Get that. Early blocker and we can recast any of these, like Condemns or well, no, not Condemn, but or that. But we could recast. Well, what can we recast? Just the Wraths? Maybe that's not good after all. I was just thinking of the looter effect, honestly. Although, yeah, if we can Jason Wrath again, that's really strong. Ugin. Okay, I have to, right? Karn and Ugin? Hell yes. Ooh, Confiscate. That's another great card. Sacred Foundry helps us with Relzeric, but maybe we're not playing these two? I can see it being a stretch to get the Pyroclasm in the Rel. Let's keep those to the side for now. Alright. Planeswalkers. Sleight of Hand. It's something that we can minus Jace on, and it's one of those like nice blue spells that just smooths things. I like it. It's a sort of weak ponder type spell. And there's Snapcaster. We could snap in one of these counters. That's pretty good. It's also Mind Stone. I like Snapcaster. I think we're okay with not playing red. So it's either Threads of Disloyalty or Faith's Fetters. I think this is a more generally good card. It works on Planeswalkers. Any permanent. It's Gideon or Essence Scatter. I think we need stuff in the lower end here, so I'll take the Essence Scatter. But yeah, I could have seen the Gideon instead of the Baneslayer. Forester Plains. None of this. I think Isamaru just mono red type decks. Oh, that's a welcome, a very welcome card. I do like the Time Walk, but yeah, we need another land helper. So mana is not fantastic. Silent Departure. I'll take Status Dancer. Might actually be pretty good. I wonder if maybe I should have just taken the Gideon. Yeah, but this keeps you alive early. So cuts here, and also against a fast deck. I think this was a reasonable number of early plays. I like the mentor both early and late game. O-rings. I think maybe we lose either Scatter the Winds or Stratus Dancer. They play similar roles. I'm okay with doing away with the Status Dancer. There's a lot more angel type cards I could be playing. This is good with all 5 of these cards. I think that's good enough. Even with the Wraths, like to bring in another Wrath, that's good. Yeah. Could bring in, yeah, these 5 drops against more creature-y decks. Yeah, I'm okay with this. So put the Flooded Strand and the Expanse. Mana's not fantastic. Forget we have Ugin here. Consider Hanger back a 2-drop. Okay. I'm playing Bane. Do I like Baneslayer? Actually, let me just consider. Do I like Baneslayer better than Thune? Yes, because not that many creatures. Do I like it better than Avacyn? Yes, because also not that many other creatures. So I think Baneslayer's the right play. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 counters. I'll play first. Okay, I'll play this. Use this to find planes. Mentor into stuff. Do we just Walker here? I think we do. Let's start growing it. Attack. Let's attack first. So mentor, and the next turn I'll bring whatever and grow the Walker. Also, if he's playing counters, this is... Oh, he is. Okay. I was going to say this is a good thing to sneak under counter spells. Click OK. And that's fine. I'm guessing he takes O-ring here. I'd probably take O-ring. And if he plays O-ring, I replay Mentor and then grow the Walker. And then he's got a reasonable clock on me. He took the Mentor. Okay. And this is actually good against Elspeth. So I might have to O-ring that eventually. Seems a bit premature though. He might have worse things. I can take a couple hits. But if it gets to like, if there's a worse threat, even if it prevents him from playing that worse threat for a turn or two, that's still kind of worth it. And now we know that I'm going to have enough mana to play all my cards. So, yeah, that's annoying. Day of Judgment, that's perfect. Could not ask for a better card here. And then boom, Elspeth. So actually, what I should first do is grow this thing. And I can play Day. Great. Great board. Perfect. All right. So blue, green. Things went pretty well there for sure. The Wraths are obviously great. Spiders maybe not as great against him. I don't think I want early stuff as much. His kind of decks do have problems with angels and flyers. So maybe Mentor's not as good as like another Archangel or something, but maybe one of the more clunky counter spells. That Hanger Back was actually very good here. But I could see wanting like a card like Cloud Goat to gunk up the board. You know what? Let's just run it back. I think things went well. We'll keep. Got an early Jace, and we can start looting away lands if need be. Minerals, never good. Okay, so we'll almost certainly be looting some planes away. Uh-oh, annoying. That's good against us. That's problematic. Alright, let's just get Jace down quickly and see if we can. That's some nice wrath proof that he has. Guess we block this. Wrath would be great. Do I just play the walker? So something I can grow? Yeah, I think I just want to get something down. And I'll leave condemn up if need be. At least this way I can block with the Jason. Still loot. Note that Fetters on the voice is not that great because it still has the die's ability. Okay, that is bad. Now I think a Wrath would be really great. Just that. Yeah, I don't want this to die. So let's just take it. We can discard our planes. Let's mull some drifts. Okay, Tamio plus would be a thing. Problem is I won't be able to play Tamio. He's going to tap one of my lands down. Attack with both of these, huh? I guess here we chump with Hanger back. Confiscate, okay. 3, 4. At some point I need the condemn. Maybe the scatter the winds isn't that good. No, it is. It is. Let's discard the. Let's discard the planes. Because all their white stuff is 1 mana right now. Oh man, I wish I could play that Tamio and draw cards. Okay, that is also bad. Spell Pierce. So I can use Jace and at least have Jace and recast an instant or sorcery, of which I have none. I like the idea of keeping Scatter to the Winds up at least. I really need to do here is just maybe I just Faith's Fetters Nissa here and try to survive another turn. Yeah, just wait it out. I think that's the plan. And then I keep this as a blocker. I can also save myself some. The thing is, he can kill Jace if I do that. So I think it's better to block with Jace. Use the ability, it stays blocked, and then have a Jace out. Yeah. Okay, so let's just Faith's Fetters his and Nissa. So, and if we can draw a land with either Jace or a card after, we can stick Tameo. Hopefully use that to draw more cards. No, that's bad. So definitely have to chump whatever he puts that on. Probably best to put it on the elf. Yep, that's a good move. So we're going to block, and flip. Okay, good. We want to keep the land. So we'll be getting several draws off of a Tameo. So I think what we're really needing here is a Wrath, so I'm okay with dropping them. Ooh, Karn. Awesome. So let's just Tameo and draw cards. Great. Great. Elspeth will be very useful. And so he will probably just die. Don't want this, so just make this -2, -0. Okay. So he can definitely kill both my planeswalkers now if he wants. Just attack and attack. But that also buys me then a turn to play Elspeth. He kills them both. Non-Wrath. Give me that Wrath. Nope, that is not it. So I can play Elspeth plus her. He'll tap one blocker, and then I have to chump and chump. And she still dies? That's not great. I think what I need to do now is confiscate something. Right? I think I need to confiscate something and then have that as a blocker, and then play Elspeth or Karn. So, I mean, Frost Titan would be the best, of course, but he's going to cost 8 to confiscate. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. I could also just Elspeth minus, killing the Titan. Oh god, no, but he can just get his Titans back now. That's also bad. I really do just want to confiscate the Titan, but I don't know if I can survive 12. He's got 14 on board. What if I just confiscated the Voice of Resurgence? And that makes me just like better positioned for a Wrath. Okay, I'll do that. Actually tap this thing now and hit for really hard, which is probably the right thing to do. And then I'm sort of like in a must-have Wrath situation. But yeah, I think that's the best move. I definitely think I need more like angels and stuff like this against this deck. Maybe fewer counter spells. Snapcaster's not amazing, I gotta say. It's hard to condemn. This thing's hard to condemn. Maybe I should just take the counter spells out because of this and just try to play more angels. Uh-oh. On what? 180 Beast Within? On Faith's Fetters. Okay, now we're just dead. And he can tap this. Yep. This is good. Okay. Alright, so let's look at taking out Snapcaster. Even Jace is not really that good. I could see keeping Essence Scatter though. And we would play like Cloud Goat, Avacyn. We keep Condemn, mana. Maybe Condemn also isn't that good. There are very few other creatures ways to stop creatures than these Wraths, but what is this? Bad. Maybe just just more angels. Kind of try to block his stuff, go over the top. Okay, let's try this. 5 lands and a fetters. I'm gonna believe. We have so many good 5 drops. I'm gonna choose to believe. Okay, punished. Alright, that's good. It's sleight of hand. Great. One at the top, one at the bottom. Ugin's so good here, but I think it's gotta be the Cloud Goat, right? As much as I want the Ugin. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugin just wins if I get. You know what? I'm gonna believe the dream. I'm gonna put the Ugin in hand. Okay. I don't know if that's the right play. It's certainly very greedy. But if I can land it, it just seems like the total win. Okay. Am I gonna die to an overrun? I'll draw more threats. Yeah, let's just play it. Because the next turn will be the fetters. I can use it to block an elf. And that's already something. Hopefully it just attacks with this. That's fine. Okay. Okay. So definitely prevented a point of damage there. Great. And there's the Wrath. Yeah, I think there's a perfect time to Wrath. 4 for 1. Let's do it. And only 2 lands. Alright. Woohoo. Wrath. Man, Wrath is such a good card in this format. I still can't believe I had a deck with 2 Days of Judgment, 2 Damnations, and the black -3/-3 card, and I got run over by aggro. But great. Great, great, great. So what have we learned? I think, I don't know if we're playing Scatter to the Winds. The 3 mana seems to like a lot, and Snapcaster Mage should be good, actually, here. I just don't know if Jace's Prodigy is that good, because, I mean, it'd be very good after a Wrath, no question, but before a Wrath, we're really just looking at, you know, Condemn has to be on their turn, so it doesn't work, and same with Mana Tithe and Spell Pierce, so it's just Sleight of Hand. That just does not seem good enough. Yeah, I think we have to take him out. And then if we take both of those out, then I say we play Angels, right? Like, Angel of Thune actually works alright with the token from the monastery, the Elspeth. And then you could also have Cloud Goat, Ranger, or Archangel Avacyn. We do have some other creatures. It's just that if we play her, then there's only 5 non-angel creatures, but she's still good just as a flying vigilance. But yeah, maybe not quite as good. The other option is just putting a Cloud Goat Ranger in her slot. Yeah, I think he does sort of a better job of just clogging up the ground, right? Just an army, right? Okay. Right, here we are for match 2. Won our first match. I was thinking of taking Jace out here just because the only instant or sorcery that's cheap that I could recast would be Sleight of Hand. And that doesn't seem great. I mean, otherwise, there's also the 2 Wraths later, but it just doesn't seem that great. So I put in... Let me actually take a snip of this. Actually, there's a Hangerback Walker here too that counts as a... I like to count as a 2-drop. Just put that in here. Yeah, so I'm just doing that because his -3 ability has really only one kind of early target, and that seems kind of meh. So I've got instead the Archangel Thune and the Baneslayer. Okay, let's see how we get our... Well, that's a 1-lander, so we'll insta-mulligan. Alright, and a Wrath and a Tamia, that's a fine start. And I actually do want the land on top. I just want to make sure I hit my lands. And I know I can just get a plains with this. I'm sorry, I mean an island. Great. So actually, this is a matchup where maybe the Jace would be good, because if he doesn't have early pressure, then the upticking becomes dangerous. Well, almost zero chance I can just drop that Tammy on turn 5. We'll have to see what happens. Spiketail. Okay, that is annoying. So I can Fetters the Spiketail to set up Tamio. Or I can just kind of try to play through. I'm fine to kind of play through. I can take a 2-turn clock. To a turn clock for a while. Kira, okay. So now I might want to Wrath soonish. Playing this, he's just going to sack. So, alright, so I think the plan is Wrath next turn and see if that lands. best for me would be for him to tap out here, but let's see what happens. Ooh, okay, that's not great. Yeah, so now I should have played the plane so I could Day of Judgment and have the Tithe. So let's make him at least spend something here. But yes, this was a mistake. I should have played the planes. Let's see what he does here. Okay, he uses the Void Mage. So Mana Tithe would not work here anyway, alright? We can also Tamiyo draw cards next turn. Okay, it's definitely not good for us. Mind control's bad. So's Una. Let's do this. He took Una, okay. So I could play Tamiyo here and at least force him to counter. And then I have the Essence Scatter. And yeah, let's see if this drops. Okay, it did. So let's just draw some cards. Okay. Let's see how that works. Tamiyo's gonna die. Hopefully I can just Essence Scatter his. Oh, no, I can't, huh? Because he'll Spike Tail. Well, we'll see. I definitely feel like I'm losing here. I think we'll want to see what we can side. Doing things slower. Like Stratus Dancer, I think, is for sure. Maybe red for Ralzeric too. Ooh, yikes. Cryptic is really bad for us. Cryptic and Una. Maybe just play Chasm Skulker here. It's not going to do a whole lot. I can play Karn and just have it. Yeah, let's just play the Skulker. Not a whole lot else I can do. Presenting lethal next turn. And he's got Cryptic, so not looking great. I don't think I have anything to do. I can try to confiscate one of his flyers, which are just auto-countered. If he just attacks, I can't. I think I can just concede. Alright. So, how can we sideboard? So Spell Pierce seems very strong. I still like Essence Scatter. I like Muldrifter. I like the Wraths. I do like Jace, and I like Stratus Dancer and Scatter. I also like Ralzeric, but I don't know if it's worth. What, two lands? It seems kind of meh. So if I want to put in Jace, Scatter, and Stratus Dancer, I wonder if I would just want to take these angels out. The angels are kind of big and expensive and easily countered. And at least these have big impact. Alright, let's try that. Don't know if it's the right play, but let's give it a shot. Okay, we'll keep. We have O-rings and feathers. So worst case, we can Wrath, Snapcaster Wrath. Okay, that can end up being a problem. But maybe my I should just get my mentor in while I can. Imprisoned in the moon, okay. And the second wrath. So I wonder if I just O-ring this guy just because he's eventually going to become a problem. Seems a little weak sauce. I could also just wrath right now. Maybe wrath is better because I have all these wraths and then I can snapcaster wrath. It is kind of a little weak, but yeah, with two other wraths as backup, and I'd rather save these for like dangerous planeswalkers. Yeah, why don't we morph a dancer? See if he counters that. He does. Okay. That's okay. One wonder. That is really annoying. Ugh. So do I just wrath again? Oh, that sucks. It's going to be 2. Yikes. It's pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. And the thing is, if I Faith's Fetters it, so I think I need to O-ring that, because if I Faiths it and he lets it stick for whatever, then I wrath and he just gets to bring it back with persist, so I'm just going to O-ring it. This sucks. Persist, okay. So I could wrath here, he kills it, and then I keep up Spell Pierce. No, we'll just wait. Draw more threats, I think. I'm not on a huge clock yet. Okay, let's cast Sleight of Hand. Ugin in hand. And yeah, I'll wait again. Yeah, I definitely feel pretty disadvantaged in this matchup. And pressure is starting to do something here. Okay, so now 5 lands. Maybe one more turn? What am I waiting for here? I'm waiting to be able to just kind of run him out of his counters by playing other threats, so I'll wait one more turn and then I can start doing like Wrath and Snapcaster Wrath. And Glenelendra is really beating in this kind of matchup. Click. Is there anything I can do here? Just Spell Pierce or Flash in? Nope. So that's fine. So if he takes the Wrath and then counters my Snapcaster Wrath, I'm kind of in trouble. Now I wish I'd taken the Essence Scatter instead of the Ugin. Hey. Yeah, but it's okay. You want to hang out here?
Yeah, I was going to use the bathroom.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stop recording. Alright, folks, I'm going to stop the audio portion of this.